And so the Choral Pilgrimage 2018, another 30-odd concerts up and down the breadth of the United Kingdom. This is the 18th year of our choral pilgrimage, and it's just getting better and better. Every venue is special. They can be large or small, big acoustics, drier acoustics. It's such a pleasure for all of us to get around the country. This year we're going to be devoting the programme to the music of William Cornish and Benjamin Britten. We've got two very complex pieces that finish each half. The first half ends with the Cornish Salve Regina, and the second half ends with Benjamin Britten's amazing Sacred and Profane. It's probably one of the trickiest pieces of the 20th, 21st century repertoire. But it's a challenge, and we're up for challenges. I should actually say that William Cornish is actually two people, believed to be father and son, living around the 1500s, both court musicians. Amazing music, very complex music. The older Cornish wrote music that appears in the Eton Choir book. The works by William Cornish are full of variety. You have the simplicity of these wonderful court songs that you can just imagine being, back in the 16th century, 15th century, there was no such thing as television or computers to look at. The entertainment would have been music. We just have to sort of imagine ourselves back in that leisurely feeling by candlelight. His sacred piece, the Salve Regina, is incredibly complex. But it's a sort of piece where there's something for everybody, because it has this incredibly grand moments where you have the full tutti choir singing, and it is spectacular. It will resonate around the stonework of our fantastic cathedrals and abbeys. But then you get more intricate verse sections, which get really complex, rhythmically complex, rhythmically alive. And again, that will vary from venue to venue. And I think that's the beauty of the choral pilgrimage. So around that, I've put some smaller pieces. Our Robin, which is just for 3 voices, 2 tenors and a bass. And I think that's going to be quite a showstopper, actually. It's so simple, it's so beautiful.
My lady is unkindly with why she saw. She loved another better than me, and yet she will say no. Oh, Robin, gentle Robin, tell me how thy liebe doth, and thou shalt know of mine.
The music of Benjamin Britten has always been very special to me. He is an incredible composer, probably one of the greatest composers Britain has ever produced. We open the programme with his Hymn to the Virgin, which is immensely beautiful. He composed it when he was a teenager, and even in those early days, those teenage years, you knew he was going to be a great composer. The final piece in the programme is Sacred and Profane, which was the last piece he ever wrote, and that is a collection of medieval texts, both sacred and secular. And it has sublime moments, it has moments of real virtuosity and almost a very carefree ending, which I don't want to spoil because it's a very special moment. Often the comment I had back from the audience afterwards, they would say to me, actually, it was the modern music we were a bit worried about, but actually that's the most music that's really inspired us. And that's quite fascinating and actually very humbling, I think, for us.
And of course, with our choral pilgrimage, we're going to sacred venues up and down the country, but it shouldn't deter people at all. We would love to see you at these concerts and for you to relish in this incredible music. It's really, I think, a pilgrimage that's very much about words and fantastic poems.